Hello everyone and welcome back. So this time we're going to be going over logic in Python. Now what does that even mean? It means, well, decisions are hard for everyone, so why not make Python do it for us? Okay, and before we can get to how you actually do this, we need to talk about logic in general. Now a lot of this should be a rehash from when we did it with Excel. So because of that, hopefully some of this is actually fairly familiar. Like looking at this right here. We have number A, which is 15, and B, which is 35. And then we have all these operators, which are these things right here in between those two variables. Some of these should seem familiar, like more than or equal to, less than, more than. All those should seem familiar. This one right here should actually be less than or equal to. Some of them are not familiar, like this one right here. What's the exclamation point? This one right here. Why are there two equal signs instead of just one? Well, this one right here is not equal to, so I'm saying is A not equal to B? It's not. And is A equal to B? It's not. Sorry, A is not equal to B. So this will be true, and this one right here, I'm asking A equal to B, and it will be false. So these are the operators you have to work with, okay? So if I run this, it's going to print out is A equal to B, false, is A not equal to B, true, and all the way down the line. If I change the values for A and B, it would change the values of all these. For example, if I change this to 35, well then other ones are going to be true and some will be false, just all the way down the line. So these work the same way as it did in Excel. One last thing to remember is that more than or equal to and less than or equal to, those are important because that includes them being equal to. Otherwise, 100 is not more than 100. 35 is not less than 35, and so these were false while these were true. Just remember that. It will come in handy. Now, how are you supposed to remember all those? It might be kind of frightening. You're like, I don't know how to remember all those. That's a lot of different little things. You don't. Honestly, you don't need to. Just look it up. Okay, here. Okay, so I'm going to Google, or I guess I'm usually Bing. Python not equals to. Okay, and if I go around and I look right, okay, first one right here is a link to talking about what the Python not equal sign is. And here's another one that says not equal to and 4 examples on how to learn it. So it's there for you. Use the internet. It is your friend. When it comes to programming, you have to realize that people have probably done something very similar to what you're doing, and you can take their code and modify it. It's very common programming. Still give credit where credit is due, though. Okay, so let's do an example to try these out, and then we'll stop for today. So we have 4 variables. I need to change the code below this line so that all of these statements are true. If I run them now, they're all false. So is A equal to B? A is 15, B is 25. Well, A is not equal to B, so we can do that. I could have also said is A less than B or A less than equal to B. There were several ways this could have worked. Okay, statement 2. I'll run it again just so I can see it update. Boom. C more than D. Well, no, C is equal to D. So if I want to, C equals D. Run it. 35. Now, why do you think it put 35 there? You might have no idea, and that's okay. The reason they put 35 there is because I said C is now equal to D. I didn't ask a question. I made a statement. I said, okay, C, you're equal to D now. D is 35, you're 35. Which is fine because that was the same way beforehand. But that's what was going on here. If you're checking to see if they're equal to each other, it's always, always, always got to be 2 equal signs, not just 1. That will break your codes. There are some fairly hilarious programming funnies that make fun of that. Okay, that's true now too. D less than B, well B is 25 and D is 35, so that's not true. D is more than B. Okay. Wonderful. And statement 4 is C not equal to D. Well, C is equal to D, so I can use the exact same thing as I did beforehand. Equals equals, and it will pass. True. So all of them are true. But remember, if you forget how these work, look them up online. It will help you. So, hope you enjoy this, and I'll see all of you next time as we learn about some ways to combine different logic together, just like we did in Excel. See you later. Bye-bye.